Okay guys, this is Woody back with you. We're back down here in the shop, and this is on our tanning of our hides. And of course in the first video you'll see that where we took our hides, put them in water, got them pliable, turned them, you know, you want to get that water out of them, and I put mine in the washing machine and put it on the spin cycle and got that water out of it, left my hides damp. Then you want to turn it first side in and salt that hide real good. And we went through that process. You'll see that in the first film. So we went through that. The second process is virtually the same. You turn that hide, knock that old salt off, resalt it, and then put it back. And then today we're down here, after the second go around, we took our hides and turned them back, knocked the salt off of them, and then I generally bring them in. They're generally dry enough that you can bring them in, and I put them back on my board. And what I did, I've got a little sander here. As you can see, I got a pretty coarse pad on it, and I'll take that pad or the sander, and right behind the ears here, you can see this. See this? Right in this area right here is real thick. And what I do, I put that hide back on the board, and I take that little sander and lightly sand this area right around in here. You have to be careful now so you won't cut through your hide, but this part starting right behind the ears right down through there is real thick. So what I did, I turned this sander up on the edge, kind of like this, and just let it run along. And this thing's almost, I guess you'd call it a fleshing machine once you turn it that way. If you don't have it turning too fast, then you can watch it, and it'll pull the hide off of him, as you can see down on the floor where I've cut those. Now I fixed me once I did that, I come over and I fixed me, you can see my hides in there. This is a pickle bath that I fixed. Instead of going through just a salt bath, I chose to go with a pickle bath this time. And my pickle bath is McKenzie's Ultimate Acid. And I ordered that from McKenzie. And I think the directions is that you use 1/2 ounce of this per gallon of water, and then you use 1 pound of salt per gallon of water that you got in there. So I've got 6 gallons, and I mixed 6 pounds of salt in there, and I put this is a little old 3-ounce cup, so I put 3 ounces of this acid into my water bath there, or acid bath. I'll get it right here in a minute. But then when I ordered this stuff, I went ahead and ordered this little testing kit. This comes with all your stuff in it to test it, and you want it between 1 and 2, 0.1 and 0.2 is where you want your pH. Now what I've got here, this is Mixing Fine cattle salt, and instead of using all those little old boxes of salt right there that cost just about $1 a piece, you can get this 50 pound of Mixing Fine. Of course, you can go to any of those garden places where they carry stuff like that, cattle feed stuff. You can buy this stuff. I bought this over at Statesboro, but anyway, there's you put a pound of this salt per gallon of water, and I got that mixed up and got my pickle bath going. Now if you're interested in ordering this stuff, let's see if I can get you around here where you can see. No, it's not going to focus in on it, but the phone number is 800-279-7985. That's 800-279-7985. and you can order that little kit. I forgot what it cost. I think it was by the time they got it to me, it was about $48. But it'll do plenty of hides. It also comes with a tanning kit in it, the tanning solution. So once you pickle it, you got a tanning solution there that goes with it. But I'm gonna be using the little yellow bottle. After I do this, I'm gonna use the yellow bottle tanning to go on mine. Hopefully you can get something out of this. I didn't go through the process of knocking the salt off, because that'll be in 1 and 2. So you'll see how that process goes. The only thing I did different on the second process, like I said, when I knocked the salt off, I brought it in, put it back on the board. I just slid it back on the board where I could get to the back here, and I took my little grinder and grind that area right in there, grind it down, and oh yeah, I brought it over. Once you get that hide, you can put it in water and rinse it off a little bit, and then put it in your bath. I don't see no point in really having to do that, but they kind of recommend that. But I think you could probably skip that process. But you can go, like I said, any of those garden places generally sells this cattle salt. You can check with them, but it's a whole lot cheaper. I think that bag was $8 for 50 pounds. So you can kind of do the math on these little ones. If you had to put that much in there, it don't take long to run up to some money. But hopefully that'll help you out. I hope you get something out of this film. I didn't film just flipping the hide, like I said, because it's just a process over and over again. So maybe you can get something out of it. And then this has got to sit in this bath for 3 days. And after 3 days, you can take it out. And in between times, every day you need to check your pH. You got these little strips in here. They sent a whole mess of them, but you take one of those little strips out and make sure that your pH is right between 1.0 and 2.0. And if it's a little low, then all you do is add some more acid to it and maybe a little bit of salt. But I think they just said to add a little bit more acid to it, and it'll bring the pH up. But you need to check that every day. Now what I did, I put me a screen wire in there over my hides and set that little block on it to make sure that my hides was down under the water. And about five hides is about as many as you can get in there without crowding your hides. You want plenty of space for that pickle to penetrate your hide. So with that 6 gallons of water, I wouldn't put any more than 5 in there, preferably 4, but I had 5. But maybe that'll do something for you. We appreciate it. And this is Woody signing out. We'll see you again on the other process. It'll be about 3 days before I get another one uploaded. So we thank you for watching. God bless you and have a good day.